everyone, today I'll be reviewing this movie. It is dropped on Netflix. It's called Mirror Mirror and it is a Spanish movie. In this movie you see all this character. They're arguing with themselves in the mirror. This movie name is Mirror Mirror and this movie it is about mirror for the first time. And it is kind of like a comedy slash drama, and we learn all this employee who works in this movie. We see all this employee, they works into this cosmetic company, and they are getting ready to do this presentation. And before that we see all this employee, they kind of like all of them has this internal struggle with each other, and each of them, their stories are quite interesting. Same time, some of the scene in this movie, it is quite funny, and I was like it is very funny, and same time they are interesting what they are going through with each other, like the self, which is like we all can relate. Many times we do have our internal struggle, and sometimes we do look it in the mirror and we talk to ourselves. That is what this movie was trying to do, although it's not always like straight on the point, but it is not bad either. I thought this movie, it is like a interesting watch especially people like we all been there, and this movie like Mirror Mirror really do justice to the name. End of this movie I was like, whoa, it really makes sense. Maybe only thing I'll say, end of this movie, what happened to all this character, it was kind of like, whoa, these are like interesting, especially one of the guy, he's like his internal self, he just leave him in this movie, middle of this movie. He just like, I can't work with you anymore, I'm just gonna leave you. And this guy, he's like, oh, don't leave me, and he just gone. It was really funny, some of the scene. And one of the ladies, she's also like, she sees like her inside self is trying to be this transgender person in this movie, and she's trying to overcome that. She goes through therapy and many things, and end of this movie she kind of like accept herself. And also there is this Instagram girl who gets this big opportunity in this movie, and this big shot who's like who is himself live. And there's also this chubby guy, he also have his storyline. All of them are interesting, as I was saying. The only way this movie, the way it ends, there was a huge thing happen. End of this movie, I was like, oh, everything just got destroyed by these people who are like just there and get destroyed because of their themselves. They're arguing with themselves all day. Also this movie, yeah, it is did bring very interesting concept, try to deliver to it. It's not always engaging, but it's not bad either. It tried best to stay on the topic. Overall I'll say it was okay watch for me. I thought it's definitely like I had good time, and I did had some laugh here and there. Some of the story maybe not everyone will like, maybe not that realistic either, but we all relate to the we all talk to ourselves sometimes. We all need some courage, a little push from inside. That is what this movie was trying to say about it. I think it's okay, and that's my thought on this movie. Let me know in the comment what do you think about this movie, and if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to share my other reviews on other Netflix movie. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe, and until I see you next time, please take care.